Oh, 1-2. Oh, 1-2. Good thing you knew where that button was.
Party people in the place to be. You
In
are
the
now
place.
tuned in to the
Yeah.
To the,
To the.
to the.
To.
Well, she said on
That makes
Yeah,
sense.
you went. Yes, you went to the. So we just went to the.
Y'all repeated it.
What up, what up, what up, what up?
What it do?
What's cracking, everybody?
what it is.
He's back.
Yes, sir.
You dig me, jig?
Old school. What's up with you, man?
I'm cooling the game, JT Taylor and all that.
All right, JT.
Chop.
Posted like a stamp, baby.
Alrighty.
You dig?
Your guest for the day, J
J Blue.
Blessed breathing in above ground, thanking the Lord for holding me down.
There it is.
Welcome back, bro.
Yes,
Last
yes,
but not
yes,
least.
Happy
yes.
New Year to you.
Likewise, mama.
Lisa Marie.
Hey,
From the SSV.
okay.
Hey, y'all. Hello. Hello.
Hello. How you doing?
How y'all doing?
Before we start anything, Lisa, you go ahead and let this Pomona thing be going.
Yes, we lost another proponent yesterday. Malcolm Bay Hendricks. Rest in
Man.
peace, bro.
Rest in peace.
You tell
Big
Donnie
bro.
and them I said, hey.
Real talk. Real talk. Damn. That was another heavy
That
one.
was a tough one.
Yeah, it's a tough one.
Babe was my boy. That was a tough
I
one.
just found out about it a few minutes ago, so I'm.
Yeah, it's crazy, right?
Yeah, because you didn't mention it to me and you usually do. So I said, let
Right.
me say
Yeah.
something.
Yes,
You
man.
ain't said nothing to me.
Shout out to
about
Shelly on his son. I know you taking that one hard, bro.
it. Yep. And nephew Depot, thanks for posting it so
Yeah.
I knew.
It's crazy.
Pomona thing.
Yep.
That's one thing about us, though.
Yeah, he up there with Don Juan now.
Man.
With his big brother.
Yep. No Don Juan.
Yeah, man.
I got my man.
Big brother.
Yep.
We're gonna get right into these sports, Lisa. You know, you gotta make it do what it do. But you know, I want to see the fight tonight.
Yeah.
Well, you know, we got our coach, AP.
Yes,
We got
sir.
our
Yeah, Raider Nation.
Raider Nation got our coach. We got the coach
Got
we was
him.
looking
Yeah,
for.
we did.
We now have a GM. I was hoping it was going to be Champ Kelly, but they decided to go with former Charger Tom Telesco.
Oh, okay.
At first I wasn't. I can't say I was jumping for joy because I
Right.
wanted it to be Champ Kelly. But you know, as I got to looking into a little bit more about Tom Telesco, because I was really concerned about the cap that was left over there with the Chargers. They're 45 million over the cap, and they're 45 million over the cap.
That's huge.
So I was
it
looking, as you know, for the Chargers now, their coach is now Jim Harbaugh. So he got a lot of work to do over there. We have a 35 million plus cap over here at the Raiders, so I was quite
we good.
concerned. But as I got to looking and finding out different things and doing investigations, he wasn't in charge of the cap over there. He was in charge of you know, of getting players, and that he's been successful at doing.
Yeah.
Good thing.
That he's the one that picked Justin Herbert after Phillip Rivers. He went on out and got Justin Herbert
And Bosa.
and Bosa. So that hadn't let him down. He also was able to get Khalil Mack over there too.
Keenan Allen.
Keenan Allen, he recruited Keenan Allen,
we got another Raider
Bosa,
fan
and Herbert.
Yeah.
So, you know, when I looked at that, I said, he's been able to go out and get players and get the players that they say they want. So I'm still going to keep my eye on things. To my knowledge, Champ Kelly is still the assistant GM. So we still have some of that in there. I'm looking forward to the season. Max Crosby went on and had his surgery, and he's up and about, and he's ready to go. Everybody's ready to go. Tay Adams,
Mad
everybody's
Max.
ready. What I hope they do first line of business is to sign Josh Jacobs.
Oh, yeah,
big
most
time,
definitely.
big
They need to
time.
sign
We
Josh
him back.
Jacobs because we need to keep our guy. Because right now he's a free agent. So yeah, he's a free agent because he only signed for a season. You know, when they didn't
That
want
little backup we had though wasn't
yeah, but
He
that's not
balled. They
JJ.
ain't-
That ain't
having both of them
JJ.
and make it what it
I
is.
said he wasn't
Yeah.
that bad.
No, he wasn't.
White.
No,
Yeah.
I'm
But,
he balled.
But when you
stepped
got the
up.
number one
He stepped
rushing
up when he
running
needed
back,
to.
that's what we need. So we need to keep what we have, and we need to
Yeah.
add to what we had.
That's what I was
Like I said, I'm just excited to see what they come with. We do need to draft a quarterback. AOC, he spoke on his position, and they asked him what he thought about it. He knows he's going to have to fight for the position. He's going to have to work for the position. He said that was fine. I like AOC. I just still think he's in statue mode. He's not very mobile because he is a pocket passer. He's a traditional pocket passer.
Yeah, big time.
And we need somebody mobile, a little bit mobile. If we get a young guy and he ain't ready, there's a lot of scenarios out there. I personally say go get Kirk Cousins. If you just need a veteran, go get Kirk Cousins.
There's been a lot of speculation about Russell Wilson.
No, they can keep him.
I'm just saying, just the speculation
Yeah, no,
of him
they've been
coming.
trying to pawn Russell Wilson off on us since they cut him over there, since they benched him. I'd rather have, if I had my way, I'll take Kirk Cousins over Russell Wilson. Kirk Cousins is far more accurate.
Cousins is nice.
Because when you look at it, listen, when Justin Jefferson
run the ball.
with Minneapolis, with the Minnesota Vikings, when healthy Justin Jefferson, he was getting that ball to him.
No, he was balling before he got hurt.
Yeah,
Cousins was balling.
Yeah, Cousins was balling
I ain't
out,
mad at that
and he
either,
know how to roll out. He know how to roll out of the pocket.
That's what we need. Like we
You know,
definitely need
well-
a mobile quarterback.
But then too, when I look back at Josh McDaniels, he was only given half the playbook. He was giving Derek Carr and them just a little taste. We let you roll out here, and then after that, we're gonna cut your ass off if we see you gonna win. And he did the same thing to AOC. Well, we give you a little bit, let you roll out of the pocket. We give you a couple of these out of the pocket passes. Then we're gonna shut you down and just have you standing there and looking like a statue and getting fucked up. So I'm just glad that era's over. We are now in the Coach AP era.
Yep.
And the one thing about Coach AP is he know how to scout talent as well. So they
Yeah,
did their
most
press
definitely.
conference. They did their press conference. I did like what I saw, and they are excited to work together.
That's good.
And that's what I want to see because you got to have some type of connection there.
Right.
Oh yeah. But they're not tied to the hip to each other,
No.
so they're gonna hold each other accountable.
Yeah, because this is not Tom Telesco's coach, so there's no pressure like it was when with him at the Chargers because he is the one that hired Brandon Staley, and that turned out to be a disaster for the Chargers. It's not like the Chargers had bad players; he just wasn't the coach for that team, and he made a lot of judgment calls that just weren't good.
Yeah. Horrible, to tell you the truth.
And so Telesco, when they fired Brandon Staley, they got rid of Tom Telesco as well. But see, that management over there, as I've been looking, they waste a lot of money. So, I mean, come on, Tom, just get it together.
I think we got an exciting offseason.
I'm ready for it. I'm ready to see
fresh
what
start.
they do. And see, under Coach AP, I know that part of one thing I know about it, we got some defense. I looked at the
just
numbers
finna
for
go
the
there.
defense,
Man.
bruh.
Graham and AP.
And we still got Patrick Graham too.
Yes.
Let me tell you, when I
Yes.
looked at the numbers for the
Yes.
last 8 weeks,
We was
our
ranked
defense
first.
was ranked number 1.
Yep.
I didn't know
From
that.
1 to 3 in every category.
Balling. Turnover ratio.
Yeah, I didn't
All
know
that
it, and I
stuff.
just went back and looked, and because it was brought up, I said, really? Let me see. Yeah,
And then look
and
how
we were like number 1 or number 2 in pass rush. And that's why I'm saying we just need to add on to different things. We got I believe we hired the coach. I believe he's from the Pittsburgh Steelers. He's the cornerback coach. And their corners covered us very well. So we got their cornerback coach. So
then Kuntz came on too.
Yeah.
AP got Kuntz
I
out
think
there
they're gonna
playing
keep him.
high.
Yeah.
That's what I was just looking up.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna keep Josh Jacobs.
oh yeah, Josh Jacobs
They gave him
still
11 they gave him
rocking.
11 million.
He
for
said he
one
wanted to
season.
stay.
Yeah, he wanted to stay. He
if
says
AP
that.
was the coach. He said, "I'm."
It's
work
the only
with
way
him.
he wasn't gonna stay if AP was not the
Don't wanna
coach.
pay running back.
Well, they don't because they have a short shelf life. That's why.
11 million for one
Well, that's the
years, is a
standard.
damn
That's
good-
been the standard.
Is damn good.
That's been the standard. When you look through the running backs for the past 2 years, that's
Some of
what they've
some
been
of them
paying
getting
them.
$4 million
Yeah, but 4 to
for 1-year
12,
contract.
4 to 12 has been the max. You know, so when I looked at that, I was like, okay, you know, they paid him within, but see, to me, they should have given him that 5th-year option would be in the first fucking place.
Period.
But they didn't want to pay. But see,
That was McDaniel now.
McDaniels and Ziegler. Ziegler was the GM. You know, and that's why I said we need our GM and our coach to be on the same page.
Accordance, yeah.
Because it wasn't with Ziegler and McDaniels. They weren't on the same page.
Not
See,
at all.
because when Champ Kelly came in and brought a package to them of just not, we didn't have to give up anybody. All we've given up is draft picks. We could have drafted up to number 1 or number 2, and we could have had C.J. Stroud.
They wanted that, but
And
McDaniels didn't.
Ziegler wanted
Yep.
C.J. Stroud. He did not want to spend the money on Jimmy G. He did not want Jimmy G.
Garoppolo.
But see, McDaniels wanted Jimmy Glass. He did not.
Jimmy Garbage.
Jimmy
You know, I can't
Garbage.
really say. You know, he just don't have that strong of an arm.
Jimmy Garbage.
He is a veteran. But see, even McDaniels made him look worse than he really is.
Right,
Yeah, he
right,
did.
right.
So
Real
I was
talk.
just like,
Put a lot of pressure on him.
he made them play calling was fucking horrible. But
Horrible.
Bo Hardegree, thank God they got rid of his ass, was the offensive coordinator.
Yeah, horrible.
He was the quarterback's coach,
He was, yep.
and then that was his first time calling
Yeah,
plays.
but it doesn't matter. You calling that shit with the quarterbacks, and look what we had. You had Garoppolo looking crazy. Now I knew he wasn't that bad,
Right.
you
'Cause he
know,
balled with
because you
Frisco.
can't be that bad and take the San Francisco 49ers to the fucking stamina to the Super Bowl. You can't be that bad.
Right.
Now I know his arm is not that strong, but they made him just look fucking horrible to the point that Coach AP had to bench him.
And then giving him all that money too.
Yes, yeah, and then they had to
You
go.
know?
But see, they went back and had to restructure that shit.
Did they?
Crazy.
Yeah, they went back and restructured that shit because we was.
That was a lot of money. To give.
Yeah, yeah.
That's the highest paid
Move his
backup.
chair. It almost knocked your mic down.
The highest
So
paid backup in the league.
I was like, nah. You know, so I'm pretty excited to see what the draft is going to look like because that's going to tell me
gonna say
a whole lot.
lot.
But like I said, first business first. We need a quarterback.
Definitely.
We definitely need a mobile quarterback.
Definitely.
Because we have to re-strengthen our quarterback because under the Patriot Way regime, we lost our backups. We had some of the best backups and we lost all of them. They got rid of all of them, brought us Brian Hoyer, and all this kind of stuff. And I want to say something else to somebody. That's you Raider fans that ain't been Raider fans that long.
Oh, them half-asses?
Some of the shit that I'm seeing, y'all need to shut up.
Please do.
Because number one, we're not trading Mad Max. He's
Hell
not
no.
going any motherfucking where. We're not trading Devontae Adams. He's not
Not
going
going
any
anywhere.
goddamn where to get no quarterback. You're not going to get a first or second draft for a 32, 33-year-old Devontae Adams. You're not getting that anyway.
No.
Number 4, if you traded all these motherfuckers away, who the fuck the quarterback gonna throw the ball to?
Exactly.
All you're gonna be left with is Jacoby Myers.
Yep.
You must be fucking
and Renfro.
realistic. You want to trade? Don't sign Josh Jacobs. We don't need him. Oh, okay.
Shit, we need
So
Josh
when it
Jacobs.
comes to play action, you ain't got nobody. You
Right.
expect Zamir to every defense to just lay down for Zamir White and let him just run up the gut? You're
No, it ain't
dreaming.
gonna happen.
You're dreaming. It's not gonna happen. Just shut
It
up,
ain't gonna
please.
happen.
We're not doing any of that. And now some of this racist shit that I'm seeing coming out of their mouth because Coach AP became the coach. I want to address y'all too because I see y'all ain't been around long enough. I got 3 Super Bowls under my belt with them.
Wow.
So I'm going to say this. I've been a fan since the Kenny Stabler days.
The snake.
Okay? So I'm going to tell you this. Coach AP is not the first black coach we've ever had. It's not the
Archell.
first not the first minority neither.
You
See,
gotta
we
think
had a guy
Archell.
named Tom Flores that led us to the Super Bowl.
That took us to the Super Bowl.
Okay, and then we had a guy named Art Shell that came in after him and took us again.
Yep.
So I tell you what, he's not the first black coach that the Raiders had. There's one thing about Al Davis. Al Davis hires within.
Right.
Yeah, he
And,
did that.
and you know, that's a cool thing.
Al Davis hires
the coolest thing
within.
is that the one that's coaching the Raiders now always wanted to.
He wanted to. That was his favorite team growing up.
That's so
So now I'm gonna have to go out and rock me some black Air Force Ones. I'm gonna have to go get me some black Air Force
That's
Ones.
the team. He grew up watching
Come on.
them.
Grew up watching them.
And
That's that
then
Compton Long Beach
I
boy.
think-
He played for Long Beach Poly.
I think there's a stat with all of the Raiders Super Bowl were won by coaches that were hired within.
Yeah.
All of their Super Bowl wins were from coaches that were promoted to head coach that were already on the staff.
And now, while we're on the
Doing the same
subject of
thing.
hiring within, and you talking about everybody. Well, he don't. AP don't have no experience. So guess what? That guy, John Madden, didn't either.
Sure didn't.
John Madden didn't either.
What you want to talk? You talking about coaching experience?
Uh-huh.
Right.
None whatsoever.
Shit, that
John
young,
Madden didn't either.
But he was smart.
But that
enough.
motherfucker
But he knew
was smart.
football.
But he knew football.
He knew
Like
like
AP.
they-
He knew semantics before there was semantics.
right.
AP got 11
But see,
years.
AP got an eye for talent. He had an eye for talent when he was at Poly. He recruited a lot of players to come for Poly and play. He also had an eye for talent when he was at Arizona
Yeah.
and recruited a lot of
Let me
players from
interrupt.
there.
I just got to interrupt. Y'all, do y'all know any woman? If y'all know any woman that knows sports like this one right here, hit us up. Damn it. Go ahead, Lisa.
I'm just saying. I mean, and then he went to the New York Giants and beat the GOAT.
Yeah.
Their motherfuckers was 17, 18, and 0. And he went and beat the GOAT for the Super Bowl. So his credentials is there. He came in as an interim coach and beat 3, including the Super Bowl champions, went into Arrowhead.
On defense, no
And did not, and what was remarkable about that, records was set that day.
Jay knows a little sports too, don't you?
no facts, bro.
No, it's true,
Like,
because they
they didn't score no points.
They didn't score any points. Offensively, no.
All defense.
It was defense. Jack Jones. See, that's another thing. That was an AP call.
Yep.
AP went out after they cut Marcus Peters because he didn't want to play. AP said, "No, I'm not tolerating this."
Right.
Benched
Made
him
a
and
move.
cut him. Went out there and got
Immediately.
Jack Jones, who had been cut by the Patriots, and came in
Balled.
and look.
He balled from day one.
He got the Raider. It's not about being a longtime Raider fan. It's about having the Raider mentality. Just win, baby.
Period. That's it.
Raiders. Now what's
And that's
happening with
what
the
it is.
freaking Lakers, y'all?
The Lakers playing right now as we
Suck.
speak.
500
Inconsistent.
team. We're 23 and
Well,
22.
we're in the same position.
Suck.
We're in the same position we were last year.
Yep.
But the difference is we have injuries this year. What I did like the other night, what I did watch, yeah, we do. And one of them, Gabe Vincent. Gabe Vincent, he's set to come back. Correct me if I'm wrong, old school. I think it might be February. Is it going to be before the All-Star break? I'm not sure.
Because we have 5 games in that 2 weeks.
Yeah, because I think he was only out. He's supposed to be out 8 weeks.
Grammy trip. So so the Grammys is that.
So the
So-
Lakers are sucking right now.
We're
They played.
500 team.
They're 500 team.
We're a defensive lapse team. We
Yeah.
can score with the best of them, but we
No, but we have the defense. See, the problem with that I don't like, and it's the problem that I saw last year.
we do not have defense.
Yeah, we didn't have it
Nobody
last year
plays
either.
Defense.
Yeah, but we didn't play it last year either
Nobody
until
plays
it counted.
defense.
We didn't play it last year until it counted. See, I don't like that we have it, but I don't like the defensive lapses where we're just not doing it.
Yeah, we just let these teams get on 20.
Right. And that's what I don't like. We're letting them. It's not. We're letting them. That's the problem that I don't like. Now, what I saw the other night was a complete game.
They're gonna trade D'Angelo Russell.
For what?
next
For what?
week.
For what?
I'm just telling you what's going to happen.
That's what they're saying. But you trading him to get who?
They don't. They really
That's
don't.
how's that gonna help you defensively?
Because they just want. Because they want to get. We got length on the team, but all these dudes is hurt.
Well, that's my point. So
All
why
these
trade?
young-
Why trade D'Angelo Russell to get who? How does that help you with your injury problem?
Well,
So now you got to bring somebody in. Well, shit, a lot of them ain't playing no defense. Only ones that been
I'm
balling
just
out.
telling you what they
I know what they're saying.
They're not
I
gonna
know what
trade
they're
Austin
saying.
Reeves.
No, for what? Again, you're gonna trade Austin Reeves when Austin Reeves is balling on both sides of the ball. So you're gonna get who are you going to get from
He's a
D'Angelo
fan.
Russell? You're not going to get. I'm telling
They
you.
want
You
Dante
want-
Murray. They want Dante
like-
Murray,
like,
but
good
they
luck
gotta
to
go
you.
and have to give him
Good
D'Angelo
luck.
Russell and
Good
then
luck.
give a first round.
There it
pick.
is. Good luck. So when LeBron retires, who you gonna go get then? See, this is my point.
And he's
So
not
we'll
going
see.
nowhere till Bronny comes out.
Well, Bronny will be out at the end of this season. But see, Bronny needs to stay in and develop a little bit more because that heart
We
attack
gotta
set
have
Bronny
2
back.
years. 2
Yes, but yeah, he has to because that heart attack set him back big time. He's just now starting to come into his own.
that'd
You
be
know,
smart
because
to play another
health wise, that set him totally back,
That'd be
not to be
smart.
able to play at all.
I mean, look at Shaq's son. Shaq's son didn't even get to play. He got the. I mean,
And then leave.
he
No,
got
he ain't
signed
got-
by the Lakers.
That's a
and then
blessing,
went
bro.
to the G League. And
mean-
Well, you ain't got to worry about it because Shaq's daughter is balling. Mariah O'Neal is balling. His daughter.
Yeah.
So you ain't got
She's
to worry
a
about.
500 team.
Like I said, if
You
y'all
You know,
don't
so,
know sports
Like I said, this
challenge.
they're going to have to
you gonna throw that out there.
they're going to have that mentality has to play. I know Darvin Ham. See, some of that switching up Darvin Ham be doing, I don't be liking it because some of that shit
As far
be
as the
bullshit.
lineup and
Well,
stuff.
Yeah.
What happened the other night? Darvin Ham was like not even coaching, and LeBron was doing all the play calling.
Yeah, because see, that's what you're gonna have to do. Because but right now LeBron James is the Tom Brady of the NBA. That's just what it is. You
Okay.
call this, but if I see that's some bullshit, we going out here and doing something else.
And he's
So
not
he audible
playing,
at
he's
the
not
line of
playing
scrimmage.
every.
Yeah.
He's not playing every night. Right now.
Well, no, he got a foot injury too. So he sat out, but he's gonna play tonight. They're playing up in Golden State right now.
How AD doing? Cause I ain't
AD
really,
balling.
He balling.
AD balling.
By itself.
AD
He balls when LeBron's not in the game.
He's supposed to.
I know that, but I'm just saying.
Ball when he in too.
He,
He do. He
but
do both.
He's just the
No,
hills and valleys.
no.
Just-
AD balling.
you gotta ball
As everybody,
every night.
he do ball every night. Now everybody else got to ball every night. Now who's coming into their own? And I saw that the other night was Jared Vanderbilt, and I'm glad to see because he's finally getting healthy.
I like him.
I like Vando. Vando is finally getting healthy, and we're starting to see from Vando what I expected to see from the beginning before he got hurt. Now I'm waiting on Gabe Vincent to come back because see, Gabe Vincent was a dog before he went out.
Yeah, but he's hurt.
No, he had surgery. He'll be back. He's only gonna be out 8 weeks. That's why because I forgot when he had surgery. It was early December, so he should be on his way back. That's why I was asking you, was he gonna be making it back, or are they gonna wait till after the All-Star game? So the All-Star game is between the 16th and the 18th. That
They might as
weekend.
well wait till after the
Yeah,
All-Star
that's what I
to give
think that they
them
may
more
do.
time.
That's what I think that they may do.
The trade deadline is the 8th,
Right.
and they play on the 8th. They play on the 8th.
Well, no, but he hasn't
They
even been
have five.
no. But I said that because he hasn't even been evaluated either.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
He hasn't
they
had
got 5
evaluation either,
games
so
in between
we don't even have an update. That's
those
why I
2
asked that.
weeks, and then
Yeah, so I figure they'll probably wait till after the All-Star break. He may be evaluated in the first week of February, but I
would
look for
wait.
him not to
I
come
would
back
wait.
until after the
they're
All-Star
definitely
break.
they're definitely gonna have a trade.
Well, we'll see. We'll see what they come up with. They came up pretty good last year, so we'll see. We'll see because you're also gonna have to pay these guys too, and you also got to stay under that cap. You have to be very careful. So we'll see what goes on.
Jeannie, she's real good.
Oh well, Jeannie, of course, her brother Jen was something. Oh my
He
God.
was the worst.
We just now getting up from under them damn.
We was,
Oh my
we was
God.
playing Lou Aldang up until last year.
Yeah.
He played in 5 years.
Yep.
We was giving him $5 million a year,
Yeah.
and he wasn't even playing.
Yep.
I'm gonna play for the Lakers.
He was out the league. No, that was
That's when Jim
Buss
Buss was in charge.
contract.
Yeah, you get a
Just like
contract.
they're
You
still
get a
paying-
contract.
Everybody get a couple.
Yeah.
They're still paying what is it, Bobby Bonilla
Yep.
from the Mets. They pay him like $20 million a year because he got it. He went for the long haul, just like Otani's doing
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
It's like, okay,
But
You
but
get all
the
this money
Dodgers
now.
yes, but the Dodgers was smart the way they broke that down over that 10-year period. He ain't getting all that money in
Yeah,
one
it's
shot.
it's
Bobby
like $2
Bonilla
million
was
a year.
see, but Bobby
He's
Bonilla,
going, and
It
this
was
this
from the
was
beginning.
almost 30 years ago.
yeah. But see, the Dodgers
still
played
getting
that
a check?
kid smart. Hell yeah,
Still
you getting a check.
What's it called? I think
Baseball is the best.
Well, they pay
is
the
it
best.
Kevin Garnett
Sport to
or
get
it's
into.
somebody still getting?
Baseball.
They've been out the league and they still get the money from their contract because just the way they broke it down
Right.
over the years, they didn't want to
Yeah.
take all the money up
Up
front.
front. So
You
when
know,
I retire,
That was smart though.
okay. See that?
Because that's
I
smart.
think everybody should do that.
That is
Yeah,
smart.
but you know
But
what?
it
That
was those
fucks your
dudes with
caps up.
endorsements
But
that-
it fucks your cap
just
up
like,
though.
Just like
Well, see,
AI
they don't
still
want-
gets.
No, but your team as a team, as
Oh,
an
okay.
owner, as an
Oh, oh,
owner,
okay.
it's
Yeah,
hard for you
yeah.
to
I
draft
think somebody
because
else.
you ain't got no money.
I think somebody else. They literally got their brother paid for his whole life off his shoe deal.
You talking about Allen
Yeah,
Iverson?
Yeah, but
Well,
Allen
they-
Iverson, no, but Allen Iverson got that deal where they came back
Somebody
later.
else got
No,
was
but
somebody
Allen
else,
Iverson,
too.
they came back later and they just restructured his deal because Allen Iverson, for all intents and purposes, was broke and bankrupt. But I think it was Nike that came back and
No,
hit
Reebok.
him. Reebok. One of them came back and hit him with 30 million plus, and that's been recent.
Yeah,
Because
that
he
was-
didn't have that
yeah,
before.
he didn't have that
And
before.
now he's sitting pretty.
It's because of the retro shoes.
Yeah.
You know,
So they came back and gave him that deal for those retro shoes.
Well,
And
thank God for retro.
but
Real.
you know,
That
to
saved
me,
his
if any
life.
player deserved it,
Yeah.
if we want to talk about the NBA, it really was
Like
Allen
bringing back
Iverson because
Arsenal.
Allen Iverson put his body on the line every
did.
single
Man,
night.
look, hey, I'm not gonna.
He
front.
put his body on the line every
recently-
single night.
Well, he was the
Recently.
hip hop generation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was generation.
The
He
brain-
invented that
tattoos.
crossover.
Yeah,
Didn't
Yeah.
he cross Jordan over and it was on from there?
Yeah.
Because you had Jordan, which was
Hey.
the clean
Yeah.
cut. You had all these guys, coming out of
You
the
got this dude coming
80s.
in with tattoos
You know, these dudes
and
was
braids.
drinking
Yeah.
beers and
Yeah.
smoking
And
cigarettes
earrings.
on the damn
Yeah.
bench.
Who? Oh,
Back in the 80s, these
Yeah,
dudes
yeah.
was going snorting lines of cocaine.
At halftime.
At
No, I
halftime.
think the funniest shit was when Quentin Daly was telling the people go run over there and give me a couple of hot dogs. That's why his ass could never make weight when he was playing with the Houston Rockets. That nigga was fatter than the motherfucker. He was over there telling the child boy, hey, going over there, going up to the snack
He
bar,
got some
giving them
ketchup on there,
sliding the money and telling them go get him hot dogs and shit. And that's why he could never make weight.
that's
These
crazy.
dudes just, but it was always the dudes that had the endorsements that had,
They get away with all of them.
they,
Yeah.
they could, because they had
But they was
money
living off
coming
their
on the
endorsement
outside.
money.
Like Jordan was never the highest paid player in the
No,
NBA.
no.
One of the lowest paid.
Yep.
Hot Rod, what?
Hot Rod Williams.
Hot Rod
was.
Williams.
Yeah.
I mean, Hot Rod Williams.
And they played. Didn't he go to school?
But Jordan made all
Yeah,
his.
John Williams.
Hot Rod.
Wasn't that's the place
Didn't he
for
go to
Washington.
Crenshaw? Or what school?
You talking
high
about
school?
John? They played with LaVille.
Yeah, what's his name?
John Williams.
I thought it was John Hot Rod. Okay.
John Williams.
Lavelle,
He
if you
won. He
listening-
won.
No, that was Rod. Rod Williams was hot rod.
He was playing for what? Cleveland. He was playing.
No,
Cleveland.
what high school
Big
did
John
he go to? Y'all
Williams.
know?
Crenshaw. Oh no, Big John went to Crenshaw.
I'm just saying.
But
Yeah.
it's just that because Jordan was making all his money on the outside. He was making
Yeah.
all his
Endorsement
money off.
deal.
Well, he did his money very well because even when he got divorced, he gave her 150 million straight up off the top. But he's a billionaire now. But guess what? She is too. His ex-wife. She went on, got her own business because there was
You just can't sell that goddamn house.
which one?
The Jordan house. with
I
the
think they did.
No, they haven't sold it yet. He's had to drop the price $20 million.
Yeah,
because
because-
they say it's too personalized.
Yeah,
Because you walk everywhere, it's like you just walking Jordan. It's like
yeah,
Jordan
because that's the
everything.
house.
She said they can't change it up enough where it's not. Nobody wants to buy it.
So you got the Nike swoosh all on the light switches.
It's not even the Nike. It's the
I'm just saying.
23 that's
Okay.
23 is like embedded in the walls. Like you'd
Wow.
have to pay $10 billion to just cut down the
Well,
walls.
they made
They
that.
said it's too personalized.
Well, they may. But like I said, she's doing very well. She didn't, because he didn't have to pay child support or none of that because he set up trust funds for their kids. She didn't go back after nothing else. But that woman was a businesswoman.
Yeah, Juanita got her
Juanita-
bread.
Juanita got her bread, but that's something they agreed to.
And you never heard from Juanita again.
No, because Juanita is a real estate. She own her own real estate company. Juanita got money.
Oh,
Smart.
I know she got money.
No.
She didn't have to dribble a basketball.
No, but you don't understand is that Juanita got her own business, and never in place before he did.
So she was already
Yeah.
ahead of the game as far as
Yeah.
business minded, as far as an individual
Yes.
person before.
Because when he met her, she was already in corporate, so she knew how things ran, and she smartened his ass up.
She just needed the money to do her thing.
Well, no, she got the money. She was deserved it. She was married to that man for 18 years, deal with outside infidelities and having people come after you, telling you that he your baby daddy and all that embarrassment.
Oh.
And he wasn't crying over that 150 million. He gave it to her.
No, he was not crying. He's going to make that back.
He made it back.
It's going to make it back in 6 months.
And she didn't go in there and try to get nothing from him. They made this agreement. Their main goal was to raise their kids, and that's what they did.
Can't be mad at that. Can't be mad at that.
They knew where they was
Jeffrey
headed.
was a horrible basketball player.
Well, no, Jeffrey had his own outside problems, and that was another thing that they had to deal with Jeffrey. Jeffrey was tripping.
And now with the other, what's the
Yeah.
other thing with
Scottie Pippen, him and Larsa, yeah.
That's a whole nother story right
Yeah,
there.
he's supposed to be marrying Larsa. I don't. There's.
my son ass. I don't care
That's
how old
crazy
he was.
right
Like,
there.
get away from this girl.
Why
Well, that's what he wanted. You, they grown, ain't nothing you can do.
Right.
It's unfortunate,
crazy.
but ain't nothing you can do when they grown.
Scotty's wife.
And
said,
my
I'm going for
understanding
Jordan,
is
son.
that
I'm
Jordan
being
was not
Jordan.
too happy.
Not too happy. I wouldn't.
You can't do
I've been
shit
like-
when they grown.
Because
I'm just
if they
telling
get
you.
married, she gonna have the Jordan name.
I can take what.
I think that's her angle right there. Get this pimping off me. Get that Jordan
But I'ma
logo.
tell you.
Check.
But I can tell you right now,
She better have
Jordan
money.
ain't as deadly as that boy's mama. So I suggest Larsa tread very lightly. If she thinks she going over there to run that boy through the ringer, no. Juanita Jordan do not play. She will have her hands full with Juanita Jordan.
She trying to
Juanita
be
Jordan will
Jordan.
kill that Michael Jordan. She don't want to fuck with
Her
Juanita.
name
She
ain't
said,
Juanita Jordan.
So TJ,
I take
you
the name back.
you guys you were right though. What it was they named him Hot Plate. John nickname was Hot Plate to help distinguish him from John Hot Rod Williams of the Cleveland Cavaliers. His name was Hot Plate
Terrible.
from Crenshaw.
Hot plate.
That was his name, Hot Plate.
Plate.
He had great stats.
Okay.
He played 11 years in the league and then
Yeah,
went.
yeah,
got
I know
his
who he
money.
is. Yeah.
Years, that's
Yeah,
good.
that's
Yeah.
great. You get that good money, that retirement.
Came out with Tayshaun Prince and all of
He
them.
played with the Bullets, the Clippers,
Right.
and the
Yeah.
Pacers.
He was around a long
At least he
time.
wasn't like Ralph Sampson, though. Big ass flop.
Fly.
Well, no, Ralph D's got fucked up.
Yeah, and what's his name
It's
too? Is
done.
like that. I forgot.
You know what I
Still
found out?
one of the most heartbreaking moments of my life.
Yeah, because
You know.
everybody was for him. Everybody.
You know, but like I said, him and Akeem Olajuwon were the Twin Towers. They were over there in
He's
Houston.
not lying.
And like I said, if Akeem hadn't
Just
had
little
that,
push shot and,
yeah,
and Michael
yeah.
Cooper falling to the ground, just in tears. Like,
Any more news?
Yeah.
We got any more news? We didn't did.
There's so much news, man.
Well, you know, like I said, my indoor track and field is back in.
We said news. She said track and field.
Yeah, because the news is horrible.
Yeah.
Trump got paid
Horrible.
85
He ain't paying
billion,
that. He ain't paying that.
billion, zillion
That
dollars.
motherfucker
No,
gonna
but
keep
the
on-
thing is, he can appeal it, but
They ain't letting it go.
Who you talking about
They're
now?
gonna force him into bankruptcy.
No,
Now Trump
Civil
gotta
thing.
pay old girl.
They can
Yeah.
go in. They
Saying
can
I
go
think
New
gonna get
York
us to
law.
pay her
They can go in and take it out the
83.5
bank.
What bank? He ain't got no money in the bank. That's what you're gonna
No,
find
where
out.
wherever the money
That's
is,
what-
then he got to liquidate.
Ain't nothing in there. Ain't nothing
But
in
they
there.
can go in and
said what bank?
physically take it.
It ain't
So
nothing physically
wherever
to
it
take.
is,
It ain't nothing physically to
But how
take.
they-
That's what I'm
that's
trying to tell
crazy.
you.
He
Why
got
you-
something physically to
No,
take.
he don't. No, he don't. That's why he been going after his donors. But his donors will pay that for him. That's what'll happen. He'll go out there. But I tell you what he did smart the other day. Normally he was ranting, raving, talking shit. He said, "Okay, I'm gonna keep this bitch name out my mouth."
Well, if he would have kept her name
He,
out his mouth,
he would only
cost
pay
him $10 million.
10 to $15 million. That's all he would have cost him.
But
But
he
no, he
decided he want to open up his
Uh-huh.
mouth
She
again,
said,
and
okay.
that jury said,
Oh, so that's what you're doing.
yeah.
so this is what you want to do, huh? Oh,
And that judge had me rolling because I just told him, you
because
just can't control yourself, can you?
she only got,
That's crazy.
she only got 15 million. They hit him with the punitive damages of the 63.
That's
That was what?
crazy.
Yeah. That was
That was
punitive.
just to say,
That was
okay,
punitive.
Ain't it just a defamation case?
That's just
that
defamation.
defamation.
No, I'm saying it's defamation. Yeah, the case.
Yeah,
But that's a separate case. That was a separate case from the sexual, the SA case that he had. That was already
But that's
settled.
the only thing they can go in there. So wherever the money is, if it's
He ain't
in
got the money.
a bank account,
Yeah,
they
man.
can
They ain't gonna
physically
take
go in.
We're gonna
and
find
say,
out. We're gonna find out
say-
that motherfucker. The reason why he's grifting like he's grifting. Number one, to stay out of prison. Number two, he don't have the money that he say he have. But we're gonna find all that out now because I'm gonna tell you, she gonna push that motherfucker into bankruptcy. See, it's now the doors have been opened to where he can be sued by January 6th victims as well.
And please tell me why this bitch, Bonnie Willis, would just fuck all this shit off for dick.
Like I said, I don't know why she put him in charge
For
either.
fucking
It
dick.
doesn't have anything to do with the case, but it just looks fucking
It looks
bad.
bad.
It just looks fucking
Just
bad
gonna fuck it all off. Over
because you have the evidence.
I got a couple shout outs real quick. I got Wanna Man, which is
Hey, what's up,
One.
girl?
Verna Simpson,
Hey, Verna.
Rio, who always has
What's up,
What
Rio?
up, Rio?
and my baby Estelle.
Hey,
Yeah.
Cuddy.
Yeah, come on, man. Shout out to y'all, man. Tuning in every week. Y'all faithful. We love y'all. Go ahead, y'all.
Yeah, but yeah, it is gonna be interesting. I don't understand why she did that shit either. And then you gonna put this nigga up here, and it's like, girl, bye. I look.
Right. It's like, but it
It
like
just
I said,
looks
the
bad.
optics look bad.
It looks bad. It doesn't take away from the case because the evidence is there. Because if it wasn't there, you wouldn't be
No, but
making a
now
deal.
They wanna, and now they want to go into all her shit.
Go ahead and go.
And now,
Go.
and she
That
can
done-
get impeached.
Go ahead and get impeached, so they can put somebody else in. They really go after your ass. Go ahead and impeach
Yeah,
him.
but it just
Sometimes
takes longer to do all that. Then
it
slows
doesn't
the
matter. It was gonna
process
slow the
down.
process down anyway.
Not if she wasn't after
Yes, it was. It was gonna slow the process down anyway, and I tell you why. Because she wanted to go in November. They already pushed the shit to March.
Yeah, because the motherfucker
They was
got
gonna
80,000 court
Yeah,
dates.
yeah, exactly. So did you think that there wasn't gonna be a series of these motions that was gonna
Okay,
push
I would
it and
just
push
rather
it?
her.
I just would have rather she not done it. That was my thing. I would just rather that she not done it. Okay.
Couldn't you got the dude down the street? You had to
No.
get the dude right next to you.
No.
Right next to you.
And I'm just like I said, I don't know why you put yourself in this situation. And the man was married on top of that.
Right.
So it was just all too much pillow talking and shit for me. And it just looks bad. But the case is solid. However, you just look bad trying to try this shit.
Right.
Okay? Because the way public opinion is, it just looks fucking bad. I was just pissed. I was pissed. I ain't gonna lie. I'm like, God damn it. You know.
Could have got another lawyer in another state,
Yeah.
another county, another
No, you just could have found somebody that
public
wasn't there.
defender,
Period, point blank.
somebody else.
Okay, what else we got in the news? Fuck Trump.
You
All right,
know.
here goes something. That border issue in Texas.
Well, let's talk about that
You know
border
what I
issue
mean?
because
Texas
see,
is ready to
old
go
Donald
to
Trump,
war.
it goes back to Donald Trump again. See, there was a bipartisan bill that's on the table, and he over there trying to torpedo it because
They
why?
don't want to make him.
That's it.
So
And
he went and told all these motherfuckers,
Uh-huh.
like, stop all that shit.
yeah, see, because this would have closed the shit.
But I think it's within the Constitution of the state of Texas or any state. If the federal government fails to do their job to secure the border, they have every right to
No,
do
there's only
so.
certain things they can do though.
These
You know.
motherfuckers. is
There's only certain
dying.
things that you can do, but
It's a humanitarian crisis.
it's a humanitarian crisis that Mexico is causing.
And they don't
I'm
want
sorry.
brown people. They don't want brown people here unless you picking they lettuce.
Well, then they shouldn't. They should quit coming.
I guarantee.
Quit coming.
Well, when you pay $70 for a head of lettuce, then go right ahead, cause ain't no white
Well,
people
you gonna pay
picking
that shit anyway.
strawberries
You gonna pay
and-
that shit
and
anyway.
lettuce.
You gonna pick that shit anyway. So you basically want to take them from us with their own country where they enslave them someplace
You know, the
else.
whole part is,
No.
we was done after cotton.
So my point is this: they ain't gonna be picking that shit no way. We got AI technology and robots.
So
So let them robot that shit in.
How much does it cost
Okay,
to make a robot?
but see here again. It just sounds disgraceful to me that we're gonna let you in here to pick our shit for us and do slave like shit. No.
Yeah, but I'm saying
No,
they are willing
no,
to
no.
take a baby
No,
across a desert
no.
and a river to get here to come here.
Yes,
to work
because
and pay their fee.
because they believe that they're wanted here. Then white people is telling them something different. Get your ass out of here. So what's gonna happen? What you gonna say when they start shooting them? Cause that's next.
Yeah, Tucker Carlson's calling for all men to go down to the border.
Well, they're
and
going.
stand there with guns.
They're going.
To stop the immigrants?
Yes.
When did that start?
Man,
Here's
it's
the
business
thing.
right now,
Look,
bro.
check this
It's
out, man.
serious
Look,
business.
look.
Serious
I be watching,
business.
maybe I'm watching the wrong news. Because I'm like, nigga, I ain't heard of this shit until right
Because
now.
he's not on. He not on.
He don't-
Fox
they
no
fired
more.
him
He
from
on his own
Fox.
shit. You gotta look that shit.
When Fox got sued
serious
last
though,
year,
man.
they fired his ass, and then after Fox fired him, then that's when CNN fired Don Lemon for telling that Vivek to fuck off and that bullshit with slavery. See, and then you turn around and you got goofy ass Nikki Haley telling you this isn't a racist country. I don't know what fucking country this bitch is living in.
You don't know how many Karens is in this motherfucker? What you talking about?
Bitch, you from South Carolina. You was
This
raised
bitch
in
talking
South
about, I'm a
Carolina.
little brown girl. Like,
Well,
damn.
wait a minute. You can't have it both ways. You can't be a little brown girl and then say there's no racism and saying you was clown because you were a brown girl. Now you can't have it both ways.
Yeah.
Now either racism
They
exists
kicked
or
me
it
out
don't.
of beauty pageants because they didn't know where to put me. Like, bitch, these motherfuckers are racist.
You lived in a racist state.
South Carolina?
Yeah.
Can I say something? I lived in North Carolina. North Carolina is on the borderline of South Carolina. Like, well, when I was staying,
They're
with
called
Mark
the
Sparks-
Carolinas. That's why
Look,
they call them the
when
Carolinas.
I was dealing with Mark Sparks, we was on the border. So you could be in North Carolina and just like Claremont and Pomona. You feel me?
TJ, South Carolina was the first state to succeed in
From the Union.
Civil War.
Yeah.
So how can it not be a racist state?
There
if
it
was
is.
the first?
Racist.
Yes, they are.
North Carolina is too.
All of it is. All that shit down there in the
You know
South. They
what's
still got sundown towns
No.
and all of
But
that
you know what's
shit.
crazy though with that whole situation, that they've been like, I'm not putting anybody down on how, you know, because we from Cali and they from North Carolina, but I lived there, so I got a story I can tell. At the time I was there in 2000, when was the hurricane?
That
Katrina.
was 2006.
I was there, and the police told me I was a problem because they would come drive by and say, they was like, huh?
Probably so warm.
No,
No, yeah, it was a warning.
no. Black
It
people.
went over your head.
What I'm saying,
It went over your head. What he said, you was a problem. He was like, well,
Yeah, that let you know that was a warning to
That
you.
does sound like
Yeah, we gonna keep this nigga on the radar.
weren't
That's a
too
warning.
far. They weren't too far from the
the truth.
You know what?
problem.
Finish though. Finish
Okay.
though.
Next subject.
Nah, finish though.
No.
What happened?
But what happened was that, you know, that they were scared of the police,
Right.
and I was sticking up like the police. Like they would be on the sidewalk and they tell you get in your yard. Then you get in your yard, they tell you go in your house.
Oh yeah.
This is a true story. Anybody from North Carolina, tell me if I'm lying. When I was there,
No, it's a true story, but I'm gonna tell you that was all
And
the
I was
setup.
like,
This,
I ain't going nowhere.
and that was the setup. That's why they told you were a problem. Because see, they knew, oh, he's
I
from
ain't going
California.
nowhere.
You gonna mouth off.
they've lived.
They- yeah.
lived in that.
Shout out to Stanley Webster.
They've
Hey,
lived.
Stanley.
They've lived with that because they go. You don't have the repercussions against the police that Democrat states have, or
That's it.
they don't have.
Well, let me tell you how dirty they were. I was down there selling dope. You know what I mean? I'm gonna keep it 1 billion. Now look. We in a house that we serving out of, and then we meet, and we never kept nothing there, but we serving out that house, right? Police, we sitting out there one day, we barbecuing.
Allegedly.
I'm gonna get to that.
Is there a statute of limitations?
No.
That was 20 years ago.
I think it's
Yeah, down there and shit. But damn.
Anyway,
Yeah.
because I'm about to talk about the police. So, it ain't no allegedly, this is a true story. And anybody from North Carolina know what I'm talking about. We standing in front of the place, we barbecuing, we having fun. And these sneaky motherfuckers came out the woodworks, like out the bushes, right?
Yep.
I got a 25 automatic on me. So when they come out the bushes, I run to the kitchen and I throw up under the stove. They hit me as I'm at the stove, put, you know, the hands behind your back, everything. This little motherfucker lift up under the stove, grab that motherfucker, grab that little 25, put that motherfucker in his sock. He had on boots. He put it down in his shit, and he said, shit, ain't nothing in here. The whole thing was to catch the
They don't want that gun. They want them drugs.
Whoever was there that night with me,
They wanted them drugs. They didn't
They
want
took
that
the-
gun.
they-
That gun
I was
wasn't
just-
shit. That
they
gun
took-
didn't mean
look,
shit to them. They wanted
look,
to get you on drugs.
They took the weed,
That's
they
right.
took the dope, and they took the gun and let us go. True story.
Yep.
If I'm lying, Kiki,
Yep.
y'all hit me up. North Carolina.
And I
y'all
tell
hit
you,
me
no,
up.
I know you're not lying. See, because what I'm gonna tell you, see, this is the thing that black people better understand about these. Listen, some of these I've just been kind of nosying around
GT,
on
what's up
YouTube,
with you, man? I see you, bro.
on YouTube, and I'm gonna tell you,
You another rider.
a lot of them in those southern states are talking about going back to Jim Crow,
Right.
and they mean that shit. As black folks, you think you prepared? No, you ain't. No, you ain't. You ain't prepared for what they're talking about. This is why black people that are supporting Donald Trump, you're a fool. Because you're getting ready to send
You know what?
yourself back.
My son.
I'm sorry, you're getting ready to send yourself
Yeah.
back to Jim Crow, because Donald Trump has what he tells you, he means that shit. See, because his thing is, if he ever gets back in, you're gonna have the military. That's why the
They're
Congress
gonna
is
start the
trying.
draft again.
No,
But we
no.
got, but you got Biden killing the whole country off though. Our
No, he
economy.
ain't.
Yeah, it is.
No, he ain't. Your economy,
Man,
this economy
man.
ain't dead.
This
What you
economy
talking
tore
about?
up.
You better look
Yeah,
again.
To the highest it's
No,
ever been.
Biden
that's
is-
a lie. He telling
Biden
you.
is pretty much steering the car over
No,
a
he
cliff.
ain't. No, he ain't.
Yeah,
Biden
because
definitely
the whip.
going over the cliff.
Going
Because
over
what
the
you
cliff.
know, it
The
ain't.
Dow
Cliff.
is the highest
You
it's
haven't
ever
been-
been
you ain't
in the
paying attention.
history of the
I'm paying
world.
attention.
No,
I
you haven't.
said.
Because this,
Dow
would- if he had a
Dow
done
Jones.
what they
That's
wanted him to
consumer
do,
confidence.
we'd be in a
Consumer
recession
confidence.
already.
They're
But the thing
telling
is,
you
right
it's
now,
a
like,
Donald
we're-
Trump set the tone for this when Donald Trump passed
They want
that
to
law
change the economy.
and
Right.
passed
They
them
wanna
tax
destroy
breaks,
it, too.
permanent tax breaks for the rich. You had to know the trickle-down effect, which Republicans love. You know who was going to have to pay for those tax breaks that they got.
They think
Did you think
they
that this
rich
was not going to happen?
people-
I expected it. I knew. As soon as he did that, I said, we're going to be fucked up. I don't care if he's in office or out of office.
I want Trump
We're
back.
going to be. I don't.
I want him back. I'm
Good,
gonna put it
good.
out
When
there.
they come to
you
your
know what
door,
I'm
rest
saying?
your ass. Don't be hollering
Put it
about
out
this
there.
and that.
You
I don't.
think you want Trump
You
back.
think you
I
do
want him
because you
back.
think he's going to help
I
you.
want him back.
He
But
doesn't.
Biden ain't helping us neither, though.
It's not about who, but who?
He's not
but
helping
we
at
know
all.
who's
I
going to
mean,
help
literally,
himself.
for one, the Democrats ain't never helped us.
But neither has the
Historically.
Republicans. Neither Republicans either.
Historically. But I'm just saying, we always sweep that
Never.
under the rug.
Ain't
but
nobody
don't
sweeping it
hold
under the rug
Democrats
because what you
accountable
failed.
for what they failed to do for
But
forever.
What do
we
you
are
think
failing
Forever.
We are failing
Forever.
ourselves.
Especially Biden. Like, come on, he wrote the crime bill.
He
Like,
shoulda wrote it.
He wrote the crime
He wrote the
bill.
crime bill
He
that the
said,
Black
I don't want my
Congressional
kids
Caucus
going
called
to no
for.
school and no jungle. You talking about a
I'm
racist?
sorry. You should have. You should have wrote the crime bill. He should have wrote
He
it.
been in.
You should have wrote
He's
it.
been a
And then you should
politician
have been in jail because y'all was
80% of
fucking
his life and
terrorizing
did
the
nothing.
community.
And it's
you're
proven.
doing it now.
It's 100% proven.
Biden
100%.
No,
It's
Biden
100
fucked you up. You fucked yourself up.
Man,
By doing
man,
it
I'm telling you,
bullshit.
Biden is garbage.
When the
Biden
pandemic-
is 100% garbage. I ain't gonna.
Yes.
Getting back.
The
Yes.
Democratic
Only 2
Party
years.
ain't did nothing for us, and that's 100%
Yeah,
facts.
but you ain't did nothing for yourself.
Trump did for any black person
What are you
ever.
talking about?
What
When he
did-
was in office,
What
our-
did-
our-
Don't talk about them
wait,
checks.
wait,
Don't
wait,
talk
wait, I'm
about
not
them
talking-
checks.
I care about the checks. I'm just
I gave
saying,
you them
for one,
checks.
our taxes wasn't as high as what we're paying right now, and that's a fact. We can go look that up. We
your
got
taxes
Google.
wasn't high,
We got
but your
Google.
pa-
We got Google on our. We can come look it all up right now,
Your taxes
statistically.
wasn't
Dow
high.
Jones is the highest
Statistically,
Bro,
That's
your
right
taxes
now.
wasn't
That's right
high.
now. Just
but
happened.
you know where to go.
I'm telling you,
It's
like,
been going up.
Okay,
we
well,
was a
put it
power.
in.
Put it like
Put
this.
his ass
Put
back
it like
in,
this.
And when you niggas is
Put it
in
like
them
this. Since
jails, I
Biden
don't
been in
want to
office,
hear it.
all of our
I'm not-
allies
I'm
is running from us right now.
What allies running?
What do you mean? Did you hear about BRICS?
Fuck bricks.
BRICS is like,
Good.
we ain't rocking with the Americans right now.
Good.
Biden got
Good. Did you hear about China's economy crumbling? Why
Biden
bricks ain't went
got
through?
America running
BRICS
around
ain't
here
going through.
co-signing
BRICS
transgenderism,
ain't going-
pedophilia in
Oh,
schools.
please, that shit's been
I
there
mean,
for a
I'm just saying,
decade.
it's 100%.
Epstein and Trump
I mean-
and all that
I mean-
motherfuckers.
It's been there for decades.
I'm telling you.
How many
Yes,
times Trump done talked about his daughter like I want to fuck her on TV?
think about this. How many times
Thank
Biden
you.
done sniffed the child on TV? Rub they
Sniff
back.
the child.
Yes, sniff the child. You can go look it up. I'm telling
Okay,
you.
how many times
Biden is
Trump
garbage.
has talked
I ain't gonna sit
about
up here and
fucking
sit up
his
here
daughter, fucking
and
his
allow,
daughter.
you know what I'm saying? Forget
Like
that.
I
Biden
said,
is garbage. Biden is
and
garbage.
so is
His
Trump.
resume
So
proves
is Trump.
itself. Our
So when
economy
they-
is dying dead
It
and
ain't
it's
dead.
on its
It
way.
ain't dead. You still got a job, don't you?
Man, I'm blessed. You know
All
what
right,
I'm
then,
saying?
and the
I'm grateful and
motherfucker
I'm
ain't
blessed.
dead because I guarantee you, if you go back to 2008, your hands will have no job.
Honestly, Biden
Trump
didn't give me
give
my
you your
job.
job?
Bi-
So
man,
who did?
I've been on my post well before either one of them was in office. So
so-
my grind has always been consistent. Politically, I can care less about either or. But right now, Biden is tearing us up, and
No,
that's
he
a
ain't.
proven
No, he
fact.
ain't.
What he done good?
No, he done
What he
pretty
done good?
He
What he
done
done
pretty
good?
He kept this.
Everybody's quick to hang Trump,
motherfucker.
but don't nobody want
I hope
to.
they put him
Let's
back
get ready to
in.
get into his joints, man. Because we're
I hope
talking
they
about
put him back in.
I'm just saying.
You niggas has got to learn.
I'm just
Y'all
saying.
gonna learn
Everybody
today.
on
that.
Biden is the worst.
He's garbage.
Yeah, of course they saying that because they ain't getting no
Because it's
fucking free
true.
checks, and that means you
I don't
niggas
get
got
them
to work,
checks. I
don't
didn't
it?
have to get no check to say that.
Oh, but them niggas like them
Get no check
checks.
to say that.
They-
It's all proof in the pudding.
Saying that.
Yeah, it ain't the worst. This is the trickle
Man,
down effect. Did you not think that it was going to happen? Did you not
America
think?
over the cliff.
He ain't pushed America
Yeah,
over
he
the
is.
cliff. This
Hey, yo,
is-
TJ.
Yeah, he is.
been in
Ain't
the
nobody
booth.
He been in bed with China all the time.
Some of them
saying.
niggas is in bank accounts over
I'm just
there.
saying though.
They ain't leaving the country, I guarantee you.
That's what I'm saying.
So take your ass somewhere else.
Go.
Go.
Go, please go.
It's so bad here. Go.
Go.
Go to Ecuador right now.
Man, I'm good where I'm at. God
There
got
it
me where he want
is.
me. God
Yeah,
got
you
me where
good
he
over
want me.
here because see they want to
God
come
got
over
me
there.
where he
Why?
want me regardless.
Hey, TJ,
So,
let's get into this record, man, because this is. I'm
that's
getting a
why
headache.
politics is
Man, you
steamy.
can't get no headache, man. Sometimes people gotta express the way they feel. You know what I mean? Like,
But when I was yelling earlier, you told me to shut up the property, but everybody's screaming. Oh, that's true too. 100%
don't
true.
even say nothing like that,
God
bro.
damn it, Chuck, shut up.
I didn't tell him to shut up. I told him to calm down.
Okay.
Okay, God damn it, Chuck, shut the fuck up, calm down.
There's a difference. No, calm down. I'm taking heart attack pills and all kind of shit.
But then, nigga, you should have been damn near dead in this motherfucker. Oh, you was in there.
Strokes and everything. That's why.
You know we don't have strokes, we have strokes.
Scrokes.
With a K, we have strokes. You know black people don't have no strokes, we have strokes.
So anyway, look, while we sit here, man. And,
That was a great debate, though.
Man,
That was a very great
everybody's entitled
debate.
to how
Yeah, they only
it made me
respectfully.
stress out, so I know it was
Respectfully.
good.
But see, I work for the
Right.
government, that's why I know what's going on the
get
inside.
you, I get
And
you.
y'all don't.
I get
But you will know.
I mean, it's all gonna prove itself.
See? Oh yeah.
gonna
That's
prove
why I said,
itself.
go and put him in there. Y'all
Jay
will
Blue.
know.
Jay Blue,
Yes,
what's up
sir.
with you,
Yes,
man?
sir.
Hollering
Yes,
at you right now.
sir.
What's
Yes,
up?
sir.
Heaven
Yes, sir.
gang.
Yes, sir. How you doing, big brother?
Oh man, I'm just I'm trying to relax because, like I said, I'm taking stroke and heart.
Well, we don't need that, brother.
don't need- we don't need you taking stroke-
We don't need
stroke
that,
pills.
brother.
True story.
You're taking high blood pressure pills. You said stroke.
I'm on that too. I got
Do
the
it.
high blood
Stroke.
pressure.
You see it?
No.
You want to
I'm
see it?
on,
Here you
I'm on
go.
high blood pressure, all that stuff, medicine too, brother.
I didn't
So,
even know I had high blood pressure until it was like your shit's up there. And I'm like,
Yeah.
I was close to stroke-ish, but I ended up
That's
with
what I'm
Bell
saying.
palsy. Cause they kind of like borderline.
Yeah.
Remember when I was
Yeah,
telling
yeah,
you?
yeah,
when I was
yeah,
going,
yeah,
I was
yeah.
ending up
I
in the
remember that.
hospital, and that's when I
remember
found
that.
out I had high blood pressure and all that stuff. Type 2 diabetic, and
Yeah.
so I had
Yeah.
to start, taking my health a lot more serious.
Changing
really
the
get my
diet.
blood work done, and
Yeah.
changing
you
my
right,
diet.
Bill. We done
been in the gym,
black
just
people
all that.
dealt with the worst presidents ever. We
Period.
We had.
Yeah, definitely.
So look, man. Hey, Jay.
Yes,
what's up
sir.
with you, man?
Man, God is good, brother. Can't complain. I'm still here. Been on my grind, serving the Lord to the best of my ability, taking care of my family. I've been working with a program called Chorus Academy. Every Friday I'm in the juvenile hall, working with them boys with music, but also giving them the gospel and mentorship. So I'm really trying to take this new year and get in the field more than I was last year as far as serving the Lord, but being a blessing to other people in any way that I can. I can care less if you're Republican or Democrat. If you need my help, by the grace of God, God's going to send me to go. And so that's something that I've been really working on for this year, is being more of a blessing in people's lives, man. And just count my blessings, bro. Life is short. I've been getting phone calls from a lot of friends and family who lost somebody just going into this new year. There's been a lot of deaths already within the first month of 2024.
It's not even
And
a
so,
month yet.
exactly, that's what I'm saying. Just within this month, it's been a lot of things, going on in people's lives individually that's heart-wrenching to me. And so it allows me to, be humbled and grateful for what I have, love on my family even more, spend more time with my daughter, just be more involved in their lives, putting my phone down, and getting back to the old school interaction. You know what I'm saying? So that's what the Lord has really been pushing me to do, and just really show the love that is meant to be shown through His script. You feel me? A lot of people claim it and all that stuff, but the reality of it is, can you love somebody different than yourself? You know what I mean? And so that's what I'm really on.
It's dope.
Man, that boy, every time we talk, I be like, why
It's
he
dope,
say that?
right?
But it's true though.
No.
You know what
When
I mean?
say
That's
why he
my
say
heart
that,
though. Seriously.
Because every time I talk to you, I get emotional. Like I be crying and shit. I'm like, why he come over here? Cuz? He said because he's supposed to holler at your ass. That's why.
Man,
So
it's
I send you with
love,
open
brother.
arms because I need it. You know?
Man, we all do. You know, I need it too. You know what I'm saying? So I thank God for the people who encourage me. You know, it's not just me doing all the encouraging. I have my down moments as well, because a lot of people depend on me to always be strong. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't
Like
that crazy?
you gotta be you can't cry, you can't hurt, you can't take no days off. When they going through something and I'm going through something, put what I'm going through to the side to help them. And in
Right.
reality, we got to do self-care, man. I mean, we're no good to other people if we're burnt out and broken.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so I've been learning how to step back and just pray, get in my word, and just have my personal time, so then that way I can come back and still be a blessing in those people's lives who ain't as strong as I am. But at the same time, I'm still human, you know?
Real talk.
And so,
Hey man, look, I'm gonna say this. I feel you. You know what I mean? Like, man, like,
Yeah, man.
you know what? I'm gonna change the subject because I'm gonna start getting emotional.
What you been doing lately, man? What you got going
man,
on?
lately,
Musically,
I just dropped a litter of American Bullies, Unalike Kennels. As you can see, my first litter. I've been on the grind with these dogs for the last 3 years, and this is my first litter. And I'm excited about my puppies, man. They're amazing. They all healthy.
Hey man, we seen them, man.
Yeah.
They some puppies.
Yeah. I'm excited about that. Been a blessing, man. My kennel partner, Richard, he blessed me with my dog, put me in the game. My first litter I had, the puppies didn't make it. It was a big investment, but I took a loss. But it really wasn't a loss because I gained a lot of wisdom in the game. And I applied it to this next litter that I just had. And by the grace of God, I got all healthy puppies, man. All healthy puppies.
That's right.
And my family's enjoying it. My wife, she's even more involved.
I know
in
you
it.
deal with horses too.
Yeah. Last year, my stepfather left us. He was a original cowboy here in San Bernardino, and
we need to get on that right there.
growing up with him, we've had multiple ranches when I was younger, and so recently when he passed, me and my brothers
Inherited, you guys.
we inherited the
Been
ranch.
taking
So
care
me
of
and my
him.
brother Nine and Black, we taking care of him. You know, we not letting him go. You know, we're
That's
keeping
dope.
his horses, and so that's been a challenge in itself, but it's also been fun. Riding them,
Right.
cleaning the pens, just being at the ranch, bro. Like he passed at the ranch. That's a cowboy's
Oh, wow.
dream is to be with your
Yeah.
horses.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so
That's dope.
for him to be there when he passed, all I could do is say thank you, Lord. You know what I'm saying? You knew his heart and you knew where he wanted to be before he went.
Yeah.
And so that was also a blessing.
And he was baptized not too long before, right?
Man, by the grace of God.
Yeah, that's dope.
Prior to that, I had my brothers fly out here from Miami. My brother Level and a lot of brothers. We did a street ministry in San Bernardino. We were sharing the gospel, and he came with the barbecue pit, and you know we was feeding everybody who showed up, the homeless, whoever was there, got a meal as we were sharing the word. And he looked at me like, "Son, I want you to baptize me." You know what I'm saying? Me and him had a checkered past growing up based on, you know, my mother and his history with drugs and that
Right.
nature. So we kind of bucked heads a lot as I was growing up with him. But at the end of the day, full circle, look how the Lord brought us together for that moment, you know, because the Lord already knew what was finna go down. And one of the things he shared with me prior to him going was, Ricky, make sure all my kids and grandkids are saved. That's all I want you to do. That's all I want you to do. That was his wish.
That was his wish.
And so that's what I've been doing. You know, I've been loving on my brothers, loving on my nieces and nephews, and just encouraging them to, you know, develop their personal relationship with the Lord, because that's what it really is. It's a personal relationship. I had a conversation with somebody who was, you know, expressing how, oh, y'all so religious. I said, nah, the Pharisees was religious, and they the ones that put him on the cross. The apostles had a relationship.
talk.
You can see the difference here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so I just encourage everybody to develop their own personal relationship with the Lord. And, you know, based on that, he'll do the rest. I'm just a vessel. I don't have magical powers or none of that stuff. No, but I do know he's real, and he'll manifest himself to you in his own way.
Definitely real.
Well, let's
Well,
get
the
into
thing is, you got to do what is going to keep you above water, and this was sent to you because this is what you needed to do to get you out of where you were.
Yeah, save my life. You
And
know,
that's and you know, however you have to save your life out here these days, you do it
Yo,
What's been a
I'm
blessing-
when it comes to talking to this dude, if
because
I'm around him,
yeah,
Christianity,
he's strong.
like I said, has
We
saved
talk
a
for
lot
more
of
than
people.
10
It's
minutes.
also harmed a lot of people, but not everybody. It's not going to be for everybody, but it's going to be for a lot of people.
the thing is, a
And
lot
know
of
that
people
you can touch one, you've done your job.
think that's the goal right there for me is, you know, I can only speak on what he's done for me. You know what I mean? I can't have this man's or yours testimony. I don't have that right. You know what I'm saying? To speak on what God did for you in your life. I don't have that right.
Everybody got different needs.
I would never even attempt to do that. But what I will do, I will expound on how merciful he's been to me in all the situations I've been in. Times I should have died, and he said, not today. You know what I'm saying? When I was dealing with my mother, you know, when prior to her passing, you know, I had questions for God in that moment. You know, I think when we're most vulnerable and
It is
emotional,
close to you dies, you the most.
that's when you
question.
really start digging. Like, look,
Yeah.
why am I going through this? And so between my father's passing, my mother's passing, my stepfather just recent, my grandmother, I was the last person to see all of them when they went. And based on that, you know, I cried out to God. I mean, I was angry, upset, hurt, but he gave me a revelation through each of their lives on why he took them. And it was to take a lot of stress off of me because I took care of them all. And he
Well, not
knew
only
the
that, their time here was done.
exactly,
Their work
but
here was done.
but he also said, I'm gonna relieve you emotionally,
Yeah.
so then that way I could send you to use that energy to go help others.
Right.
Now that burden is gone. I got him, my son. Don't trip. You can smile.
Yeah.
You did
Their
your
job is
part. You
done
stayed
here.
in their ear. You stayed praying for them. You made
Yep.
me relevant in their life the way I love them. Cause that's what's key. When you talk about the word of God, one of the main elements is love. He said, love your neighbor as yourself. He said you can have prophecy, you can speak in tongues, you can teach, you can do all work miracles, but if you ain't got love, you might as well go rob a bank. You might as
See,
well
that's the
go,
thing,
you know,
though. That's the
love.
key,
And
though.
so
We all got a soul contract here, and when it's up, it's up.
it's up. It's a wrap.
You know, but the thing for you, you was
that's
still
a true
here.
story
You
right there.
still have work to do.
Man, and I'm enjoying the work. That's why I thank God he played, like, for an example, my boy Edwin, who owns Chords, it was kind of crazy. In 2020, right before COVID, he reached out to me like, man, Blue, I want you to come do music in the juvenile hall with me. I gotta, I'm gonna do a showcase there. They're gonna allow me to come in, yada, yada, yada. He's been, at that time, I was traveling a lot, you know, with the ministry. And so he was following me, and he was just loving the consistency of my faith. And so he reached out to me. I went and did my fingerprints to get cleared to go in, and then COVID hit, shut it down, right? So 2023, the end of the year, apparently the county was kicking back a lot of his paperwork from there, and then my name came across his desk. And he said prior to that happening, he prayed to God, asking the Lord to send him people to help further his program to go into the juvenile halls to do the music class. And he said after he prayed, a couple weeks later, that's when they sent in the paperwork and my name popped up. So that's what made him decide to call me. And when he called me and presented it to me, I said, let me think on that. I don't want to just jump and say, yeah, and commit to something because of my schedule. That'd be a disservice to you and your program for me not to be fully invested, you know. So let me think about that first before I give you an answer. And so once we hung up the phone, I went to go pick my daughter up. And this is real talk. She'll tell you. We driving back from school, and I just heard the Lord say, you got to go, my son. You got to go. And so once I got home, I called him. I said, all right, bro, I'm all in. And ever since then, I ain't missed a week. It's a 10-week course. We're on week 9. We just had one this Friday. And come to find out, by the grace of God, I'm in there with a lot of my homies kids and nephews. How ironic is that? A couple of them saw my tat and trying to whisper in my ear, you know such and such, you know such, and I'm just looking, just gently nodding like everybody y'all mentioned, I got a relationship with. And so based on that, the revelation of why I'm there was revealed. Because now I'm working with inmates who are just the max unit boys. You know, these boys is facing 10 years and up, you know, so it's like they looking for hope, you know, and so that right there that's been a blessing, bro. And so every Friday after the session, I ask the PCOs respectfully, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause I want to be respectful. I ask the PCO, is it all right that I pray over these young men before y'all, you know, cuff them up and take them back? And please do, you know. So now that I've been consistently after our sessions praying over them, they be, Mr. Van, you gonna pray? You gonna pray? Like they looking for that, you know? And so it just really warms my heart to be a part of something that is inspiring a population of people that we may forget about.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Cause we especially in 2024, everybody's everywhere in their lives. It seems like you don't even have enough time.
2024, man.
I'm just saying, like in this generation, people don't even have time to have humbled conversations with you. You know, text me, email me. You know, social media has transformed the way we communicate and interact.
Yeah,
and so, like my brother Old School's name, I want to go back to the old school way and loving on people. I want to talk with you. Let's go sit down and have lunch.
Right.
Let's, you know, leave our phones in the car when we go into the restaurant. So there's no distractions and we're 100% interacting, eye contact. You know what I'm saying?
So this new song, what prompted this new one?
Okay.
All right. This new song, by the grace of God, me and Mr. Chalk's relationship on how we met, I think that's where it started. I was intrigued when I got invited to the studio, my cousin's studio, and when I go in there, Mr. Chalk in there doing his stuff, playing beats, and I'm just blown away by his gift and his talent. You know, honestly, I'm like, I ain't heard no producer dropping beats like this. You know, I haven't. So I pulled up a little chair just like this one. Chalk is sitting right here. He doing his thing. I pull up a chair. I'm just like, the whole time. And I'm just lost, like, man, this man is nice. And then we had a conversation, kind of told me his history. I told him mine. We had a moment where we both lost our mothers, and I think that's what really pushed us. Even, I need your number, brother. And I said, I'm gonna send you the word of the day. I'm encouraging you. I want to, you know, pray over your life. I appreciate your gift. He was sharing me his history and stuff, and I was just respectfully in awe of his talent. And over time of us communicating, I said, Mr. Chalk,
he a little talented.
I said, Mr. Chalk, I need one of your beats, bro, because I haven't written music since my mother passed. You know what I'm saying? So, and she passed in 2019, and I did a song for her. And after that song, I was just like, let me focus on my relationship with the Lord and just really getting my soul intact, because her death really had me, I can go left or right with it. I can go back to being vicious and heartless and just using that as an excuse to not love, you know what I'm saying? And just be angry because the woman who loved me the most is gone. And so I didn't do that. You know, I chose to allow the Lord to work on me. And over time, with everything going on, the Lord was just sending people in my life, certain producers. Hey, bro, I got a beat for you. I ain't wrote no music. I had a friend, Saint, who was here. He wrote for his mother. Jay Blue, can you feature on this song for the moms? Because I know you went through it. I said, I haven't written music in so long, but okay, this is, you know, it's for your mother. And then I've been through it. Nice. So I said, okay, I'll do it. You know what I'm saying? And so when I did his verse, that was the first thing I've written. And then I had a couple other people hit me up asking for me to feature on stuff. So I'm like, wow, Lord, what are you telling me right now? Do I need to start back writing? And so
you got talent.
And so based on all of these different encounters happening to me, Mr. Chalk blessed me with a beat, and I said, okay, this is gonna be the first full song that I write since Mom's passed. and the beat was just so magical. I loved it. I played the instrumental about 1,000 times. I just was cleaning up to it at work, doing paperwork, bumping it at the gym when I'm buffing, got my earbuds in, and I'm just, the beat was just, it just grabbed me. And so that's what
What's the name of the
prompted me.
song? What's the name
Oh
of it?
Lord.
Let's play that, man.
Oh Lord. Oh
We gotta
Lord.
play that before
You know
we get
what
out
I'm
of here,
saying?
y'all.
So, yeah,
Gotta play it.
Before we do that, you got anything else going on?
Nah, we good.
You know, after this, you know where I'm going. To the kitchen.
All of us.
Hey, Jay Blue, I want to tell you this, man. It's from my heart. You reach out to me every single, every day. You ain't missed a day since I met you that you haven't reached out to me. I don't answer a lot of shit. It's I don't know. I'm just bad at it. You know what I mean? But I appreciate what you do for me because I read everything you send me, bro.
Man, praise God, brother. I just the word of the day. That's all it is.
Man, every day, bro.
I don't need a response. I don't need a response or none of that. You know what I'm saying? Just that's for you. For you.
It is for me.
You know what
and
I mean?
I thank you for that.
Praise God, brother. I love you, bro.
So this joint is called Oh Lord.
Oh Lord. Produced by
So
Mr.
I
Chop.
want to say that, and I gotta give a shout out to my boy Justified. He be working so hard on so many things at one time, but he always recognize every individual as a person. Justified, you the shit. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, we got some shit over here. What's the name of the song again?
Oh Lord. I gotta thank you.
Don't play with us.
I can't play with it.
Oh Lord, you know I gotta thank you. Every day of my life and what I've been through. You opened up my eyes and I see clear. It's only because of your grace that I'm still here.
Fire, hit me up, bro.
I gotta thank you. Every day of my life and what I've been through. You opened up my eyes and now I see clear. It's only because of your grace that I'm still here. You know that faith over everything. Hashtag Help the Lord see. I give you all of the praise, Lord, for saving me. You went to the cross so faithfully, understanding the purpose to set the world free. Didn't understand what you came to do. The Holy Spirit revealed to me what is true. You're the truth, you the way, you the light, Lord. In the spiritual war, I give my life, Lord. Murder the flesh to be on one accord. I have to murder the flesh to be on one accord. Oh Lord, you know I gotta thank you. Every day of my life and what I've been through. You opened up my eyes and I see clear. It's only because of your grace that I'm still here. Oh Lord, you know I gotta thank you. Every day of my life and what I've been through. You opened up my eyes and now I see clear. It's only because of your grace that I'm still here. Everywhere I go, you know that faith over everything. Hashtag heavy gas. You're great. You're here. And when I open up my eyes, my vision clear. I'm looking at the world. I'm thinking to myself, it's what the end. It's all I gotta hit my knees. The word is praise. The evidence of His love that we're here today. And I'm here to say the Father God is on His way. Ain't no time to play. You need to pay for attention. Read between the lines, recognize the line. The enemy and we bold. And you testify the devil is a lie. And the truth is in the scripture. 1 Corinthians 15 is where my faith lives. Oh Lord, you know I gotta thank you. Every day of my life and what I've been through. You opened up my eyes and I see clear. It's only because of your grace that I'm still here. Oh Lord, you know I gotta thank you. Every day of my life and what I've been through. You opened up my eyes and I see clear. It's only because of your grace that I'm still here. Everywhere I go, you know that I faith over everything. Hashtag heavy gas. Forever in my heart and all I gotta give. Committed to the murder mission. Everything that I've done and I'm forgiven. Yeah.
Thank you, Lord. We're gonna praise your holy name. We're gonna lift you up. We're gonna spread your word in a hostile environment.
Everywhere I go, you know that I faith over everything. Hashtag heavy gas. I gotta thank you. I gotta thank you. Every day of my life.
Y'all let us know what y'all think about this, right?
My eyes. I gotta thank you. Feel my life, feel what I've been through. I've seen clear. So because of your grace,
Yay, yay.
There it is.
There it is.
Hashtag.
We love y'all, man.
You go.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming through, bro.
Self-explanatory.
Self-explanatory. Mr. Chalk, that's our first collaboration. You know what I'm
There it
saying?
is, baby.
Social media, we got to get out here. We need all that right now.
I got multiple. I got unlike
We're gonna
underscore
do the
kennels.
most. Let's make it do
I got unlike underscore detailing. I got heavy gang baby underscore J Blue. That's really it. You know what I'm saying?
So
All right,
basically,
so
they
look.
just look under J Blue. They just gonna find all your stuff.
Yeah,
There you go.
Heaven
They all
gang,
look under
all
J
that
Blue.
stuff. You gonna find it. You know what I
J
mean?
Okay, so
Blue.
Yes.
I'm just wondering, do it look like this there?
Huh?
Is it J Blue?
Yeah, just like that. Baby J Blue, J Blue.
Okay, so we need the baby on there.
Yeah, I'm the third edition.
don't have
Little
to
J Blue,
necessarily
rest in
have-
peace.
You don't. You have some that's under J Blue, or you can do Baby J Blue. Either way, you gonna find it.
There it
is.
Make sure y'all get a chance to listen.
There it is.
Yes, sir.
Man,
There it is, y'all. We love y'all.
I think we had a good show. Love it.
Yeah, bless
Jack.
them. Yes.
You got to come back and just host with us one day, man. You and Lisa, man, on the sports thing.
and
I don't know. God be telling me.
I enjoy people. You know what I mean?
Right,
I enjoy
right.
people, and I respect people's perspective. I mean,
Right.
I'm never going to try to change somebody's perspective. I just try to help create perspective.
there it is.
Well, you got a lot of creation.
Thank y'all for listening.
Thank y'all. We love y'all.
Yeah.
You know how that go,
And
man.
then next week we can talk about those football games that's gonna be breaking off tomorrow.
Yes, yes, sir.
I'll save
Yeah,
that.
sir.
No, you can't wait.
Sir.
Lisa.
I'll save it
Yes,
that for
sir.
next
No,
week.
no. So before we get out of here, Lisa, who you think? What you think we go next week gonna be? I mean, Super Bowl.
I think we're gonna have a Niners and a Ravens Super Bowl. That's what I do believe we're going to have. But they're
I
going to
don't
be
know why.
great
I think we're
games.
gonna have Ravens. I think we're gonna have Ravens in
I don't know why I'm thinking Detroit.
Detroit.
Because Debo Samuels is now going to play.
They're going to backdoor that because they had a Ravens 49ers Super Bowl when Harbaugh, who's coaching
when he
the
was coach-
Chargers,
yeah.
it was the two brothers.
The brothers, remember?
They
They're
you know,
going to
that,
wait for next year.
they're going to remix that.
They're going to have to, but that's going to be a while because Harbaugh has.
No, I'm
Jim
not saying-
has a lot of work
But
to
I'm
do.
just saying he
Yeah.
coached the 49ers when they met.
Yeah.
And now
And then
we're gonna
they
see
pushed Jim Harbaugh out of the 49ers.
Oh, yeah.
They pushed him out of there. But yeah, you're definitely going to have a do-over because you got two
Yep.
young quarterbacks, and
Yep.
that's what everybody wants to see.
You're going to have Purdy.
So
and,
Lisa's saying San Francisco, y'all. So we're
Yeah,
just gonna see.
because I wasn't really sure, but I can
We're
tell
gonna
you
see.
right now, Detroit is ready. And if San Francisco slips up, Detroit is flying right up in there.
Yep. I
You
believe
know,
that
right
too.
now, a lot of people are picking Patrick Mahomes over the Ravens, but I'm not. I'm
neither.
telling you, I just don't think that they have any answers for Lamar Jackson.
As a Raider fan, I'm not rooting for the Chiefs.
Nope. I just think that.
No, I'm with you on that.
Thank y'all for tuning in.
Next week we'll talk about it, y'all.
Yeah, got you, brother.
Thank you, y'all.
Same bad time, same bad channel, same bad shit.
We see y'all next
I
week.
gotta go.
Lisa is awesome.
Moving kind of quick.
Lisa ain't awesome. Oh, man.
Yes, I am.
Hey, Lisa is awesome.
My back.
Sorry about
See y'all
that.
next
My
week.
leg.
Man, my knees, man.
Yeah, mine too.
My leg is
My brother. Nigga, y'all have some nigga, bro.
Huh?
You got it.
I'm in the gym. I told you I'm diabetic, high blood pressure, just like you. I can't play with it. I got too many people counting on me.
No,
If I tap out, trust
no,
me.
no, like for real, like okay.
I'm on my stuff, big brother. Ain't that play with, brother.
Okay, this is what I'm telling you. When I get like all like maybe like Monday and Wednesday or something, just say you told me to do this. I need that.
I was planning and praying on one. I would love for y'all to come to my church one Sunday. I've been invited Chuck a long time ago. I'm more than willing to come to y'all's church.